Welcome to Solid Wood Cabinet. I just want to show you what you can expect when you shop with us. I'm going to give you a quick demonstration between our stock cabinets and the other stock cabinets that are out there on the market. So there's no middleman and you're getting the best quality materials backed by our lifetime warranty. Our cabinets are also KCMA approved, which is just a series of tests to simulate years of wear and tear on the cabinet to make sure it's going to stand up for the lifetime of it. Our cabinets are also carb tube compliant, which is just another test that measures the amount of formaldehyde in the cabinet so you can feel comfortable having this product in your home knowing that it's going to be safe. But the first thing we want to look at is the construction of the cabinet. So you see here on the front we have a 25-step process which creates this nice, beautiful, even, high-quality finish. On the box construction, you can see that the interior of the cabinets also match the exterior of the cabinets as well. So on the other cabinet that we have here, you can see that the interiors do not match the exteriors. Now that's not usually an option, and if it is, they're going to charge you extra for that. So if we take a look at the drawer box itself, the drawer box is fully extended. So there's no wasted space inside here. You can reach everything on the inside of it. It is a 5/8 thick solid drawer box. And the bottom of the drawer is also a 3/8 thick piece of plywood, which is important because this is going to support all your weight inside the drawer. You know it's not going to sag or come loose on the bottom. The drawer box itself is also dovetailed. It's nice, strong, sturdy construction. The drawer box is not going to fall apart. The front's not going to come off. And the drawer glides are hidden and concealed. So they're mounted underneath so you don't see them. So it has a nice, smooth, finished look to it. So if we look at the other drawer box on the other cabinet, first thing you notice is the drawer does not come out all the way. So you're going to lose space back in here. You're going to hit your hand trying to get back into the back of the drawer. The drawer glides are mounted on the side, so they're visible, not the most attractive. And the drawer box is stapled together. So over time, with the weight on the front, this will start to come apart and the drawer box will start to fail. Now, just look at the drawer glides themselves. They're sturdy, strong, stainless steel drawer glides. They're mounted to the back of the cabinet with a metal L bracket, which is going to hold it in place. It's not going to move, shift, or break. So if we look at the drawer glides on this cabinet, they're just this epoxy coated finish. They are attached to the back of the cabinet with this plastic bracket, which will move and crack. Eventually will break and the drawer just won't function the way it should. Now if we take a look at the interior of the cabinet, we have a 3/4 inch thick grade A plywood shelf. It is fully adjustable, so it will accommodate any of the different height of items you might want to store inside your cabinet. Now on the other brand here as well, it does have a shelf, but it is a 1/2 inch thick shelf that is not adjustable. So it's not going to make room for some of your taller items and taller pots that you have inside the cabinet. So something that is important to the construction of the cabinet we have is the 1/2 inch thick reinforced upper rail. So we have a 1/2 inch thick back plus a 1/2 inch thick mounting rail, which is just going to secure the cabinet to the wall, make sure it doesn't move, that it will support the weight of your countertop. That's not something you're going to find on this other brand here. So all you have is this 1/2 inch thick back that is going to hold your cabinet to the wall. That can eventually come loose or crack. Now, mainly because if you look at the difference on the actual construction of the cabinet, you can see that we have a 1/2 inch thick grade A plywood all around the cabinet, just to make sure it's secure, it's sturdy, it's going to last as long as the cabinet is definitely going to. Now on the other brand, it is particle board on here. This will definitely not last nearly as long. It will eventually absorb from the moisture and it can start to crumble and fall apart. Now if we take a look at the hinges on the inside of the door. So these are 6-way concealed hinges, so they're not visible from the outside, and you have 6 different directions you can actually move the hinges just in case the door needs a little bit of adjusting. You have plenty of options on making sure that it's perfect. Now on the other brand here, their hinges might give you 1 or 2 different directions you can go in. Not a lot of adjustability. If this door starts to come loose, there's not really much you can do to make sure that it's perfect. Now just looking at the front frame, the drawer fronts and the door fronts and the frame itself is 3/4 inch European birch. Now we use European birch because it's grown in a colder climate, which makes it less susceptible to expansion and contraction of the wood. And this is a solid piece of wood in the center of the door. It's not MDF or particle board, this is a solid piece of birch.